Well, Senator Oshiomhole made some shocking claims in a new interview, alleging that at least 3 signatures were forged on a document recommending the suspension of Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. Speaking during a live interview circulating on Tuesday, Oshiomhole revealed that some senators whose names were signed to support Senator Akpoti's suspension came to him privately to say that they didn't sign the document themselves. Let's take a look.
Will the Senate leader, you say, Opa said that?
Yes.
Yeah, if he said that, yes. Because there are even people who claim that their signatures were forged on that document. I mean, someone like Senator Kigibe. She told me, but I didn't sign that report. I didn't agree with the court about this. Her name was published.
That's a report suspending
the report
recommended
that was tabled for the Senate. The committee decide and agree on their findings and specific recommendations, and the members of the committee are expected to sign that report.
Yes.
So that it is the collective decision of members of the committee. So where many don't accept the content, they could abstain from signing it, because to sign is to endorse.
Endorse it, yes.
So there are 1 or 2 or 3 senators say, we didn't sign it, but our name was there. How? Some say, maybe they attach attendance and registrar, which is not the appropriate thing. But this is not my problem. If Opayemi said so, I think you should take it seriously. It's not give it to frivolities.
Well, you know, these claims have sparked a flurry of reactions online. And I'll take one reaction really quickly, if we have that reaction. Now, this is from Eagle, who wrote, "This is not just a low point. It is a disgraceful display of tyranny and cowardice in the highest chamber. When senators forge signatures to weaponize suspension, to silence a strong voice like Natasha, it confirms what many Nigerians already know. The Red Chamber has become a club for settling personal scores and protecting vested interests, not serving the people. Due process, fairness, and free speech thrown under the bus at the slightest dissent. This kind of petty authoritarianism from lawmakers who should defend democracy is exactly why public trust in our institutions is dead." A comment on that.
When the lawmakers are breaking the law, how about that? First of all, let me start by saying I hope that Senator Ireti Kingibe can respond to this. We're here. Our ring light is set. She'd like to come and respond to those. I mean, those are very heavy allegations on a serious note. But the fact that during the time it happened, nobody said anything. It was not reported. It was allowed to fester until there was a division between 2 powerful people speaks volumes to the culture that happens within the Senate. And it's unfortunate, because this is supposed to be a body that holds the executive accountable. So how will you hold somebody accountable? They say he who comes to equity must come with clean hands. So if we're all just sweeping these issues under the carpet, then there's a serious problem. And at the time, they tried to ridicule Senator Natasha Akpoti for speaking up and for feeling like she was being victimized. But now the details are emerging that there was some sort of a conspiracy against her. This is very unfortunate, if it can be proven. And I really hope that Senator Kingibe can also, give us her side of the story.
We will follow up on it.
Yes, we need to follow. We need to. Only last week. Trust me now. This is a serious problem.
Very.
Only last week, Honorable Philip Agbese said that his signature was forged in the race to the minority leader of the House of Reps. So do we have a House or a National Assembly of Criminality whereby, and it's not a family matter.
No.
We need to bring it. These people are there at the interest and the pleasure of the people who voted them in. They are accountable to the Nigerian people. If this happened, then it needs to be investigated and heads must roll.
If it's a family matter,
we're also relatives.
All right.